Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Metroid Prime 4. Where we last left off, we were in this ice belt, apparently, is what it's called. Because we just barely dipped our toes in here, hit the first save station we could, and then called it. We we finished up the factory last time, got our bike, and found out that the game says go do them in any order, but there's actually an order. At the very least, one of them has to come later. It might be something like a Factorio Aquilo situation where one of them is the designated last one, but you could do the others in any order. And hello, Waka. Are you here to watch Metroid? We're about to hit an ad in like 15 seconds, so I'm just gonna stand in this save room. Well, good to have you here, even for a brief amount of time. But yeah. So, how's everyone's day been? Oh, only a few seconds. Previous Metroid. Well, we found out Metroids are like fusing with things, but that's not normally how Metroids work. We fought some space pirates. We grabbed a little goopy sphere thingy that teleported us into a different dimension that is decorated suspiciously like a Georgia O'Keeffe painting. Some random aliens told us we were their chosen one. We got the psychic everything. We went to a forest. We met the worst character in video gaming. We fought a plant. And then we went and we got a motorcycle. And then we drove around a whole bunch because every game on the Switch is secretly a racing game. And now we're here in the ice place to go and presumably get an ice beam. Does that about cover it? And the ad started. Perfect timing. Yep. You got it. You got it in one. All right. I backed onto the thing. I can go out into this room. We saw this room. You know what? For the people who are subscribers, you get to see me scan things. Vehicle, light delivery truck. Transport designed to make tight turns within the facility. It is equipped with special tires for driving on the frozen ground. Okay, so it's an Amazon cart with snow tires. What are you? Grapple crane, used for heavy duty loading and unloading. Its claw attachment grabs and moves cargo. Are we gonna get grapple beam? Because we're getting grapple cranes? There was that window that I blew out up here. And I didn't ever see what that was really for. Oh, wait. I know what it's for. Oh, yeah. I should wait. It's still like a minute. Oh, yeah. I guess in the last 30 seconds, I can say that I am working on a secret project, a super special thing that will hopefully be a video soon. That'll be fun. Until then, I'm going to probably keep editing the Prime ones pretty shortly after the streams. Um, I'm getting better at editing at a reasonable pace. This project is turning out to be a success. Forcing myself to do it a whole bunch means that I'm getting all of the bad edits out of me. All right, and we're back. I figured out what to do with this glass panel. One of them was an IHOP one. They know me so well. Ah, fucking spinner. Was this? Grapple crane terminal controls offline. Okay, so I need the spinner. All right, so getting up here did me absolutely nothing. Onward. Oop. Presumably these guys are just, yeah, shoot them till they die. Would the reason for that happen to be because you've never been in an IHOP? Requires extreme heat to clear. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm stuck here? I hope there's another door. Let me go make sure. Well, like, they're like, oh, go do them in any order. And then they hard lock 2 of them? Like, that's more annoying than if they had just told me to go do one. Why? I was so happy. I was so excited that there would be non-linearity. But no, they won't give me that. Not even this basic thing. I can't even choose which order I fight the bosses in. Oh shoot, is the audio not working? Oh, the audio hasn't been working. Okay. Try it. Try it now. Nothing happened. Nothing of value happened. Yeah, now audio. Yeah. So after all that, I can't actually do any of this. I have to go to the specific one. Why did they even tell me that I could do them in whatever order I want? I don't know, something going on in the members thing. I haven't been back there. Yes, no, there is a motorcycle. That wasn't me just saying things. I don't think I can get back in the tower right now. You're gonna have to check out my VOD for that. The tower is sealed off, but trust me, it's overt. I don't know, check out the VOD on or the edited video on my YouTube channel. I mean, yeah, it's open world. It told me like, oh, hey, you can go do these in whatever order you want, and then immediately locked off 2 of them, so I can't actually do them in any order I want. dead now. I mean, there doesn't really seem to be a lot to this open world. It's mostly just like a hub world that has the occasional pickup in it. It's more like Hyrule Field from Ocarina of Time. No, I think those sounds were the bike. You might be mistaken. I just don't care enough to actually try to kill that guy. I just want to get on with things. Ah, that's a bike spinner. Let me see what's up here. Get up there, actually. Okay, shot expansion, meaning I can't do that yet. What's this, though? Is that another boost ball thing? Cargo launcher operates with its rotary starters provided with rotational energy. Yep, spinner. The thing is that bikeless, other than like... So bikeless would either require some intense glitches to do things like opening these gates, or it would be just completely boring because it's the exact same game, but you take longer to walk between places. It'd be like horseless Ocarina of Time, which is just Ocarina of Time. Spinner? Probably. Yep. That is the bike suit. Is this not on? Offline. Activation. Okay, so it's a one-way. And a suit that lets me summon a motorcycle. Presumably I can go there whenever I have ice. Which I would have if I could have done the other fucking zone by now. Layer. There's Gatorade in my lava. Like Silux's hand that looked like a Federation armor. Akira slide. This thing drive on lava? Ow, ow. I guess not. I wish it would have told me that a little sooner. Ooh. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Although, I will say it's a pretty suspicious message. We'll see if they say anything else in chat. If you're not a bot, sound off. This area seems the most doable of the ones that I visited. But I don't know what it wants me to do here. Maybe... Oh, I have to wait for this cutscene here. Okay, yeah, so that's like literally right there. No other ways. There's that thing below me, but I can't get there without taking care of the lava. Maybe that other doorway is open. Or maybe there's another way into that door. Oh, there we go. Hey, it opened for me. Okay, I did take a good bit of damage there. But I healed it back. Well, it's really nice of them to have come and just randomly decided to unlock this door. Otherwise, my entire adventure was over. If those random enemies didn't decide to walk through that door right then, the world would be doomed. Or whatever. I literally have no idea what the consequences are if I just kind of fucked off. Really, I just got told by a hologram, please gather these keys, it's very important to us. And I didn't even fucking question it. Yeah, I'm probably getting a plasma beam of some sort here. Back off, man. That guy was just charging at me. Oh, fuck, there's more. Alright, yeah. They blow up. Huh. Demolition crane. Plasma torch. I see. I clear that. And now I can go be the fucking plasma torch. Alright, what's this here? Fire chip. Really, it's that easy. Oh. Oh, man. Galactic Federation Engineer level 4 or 5. Okay. Okay, so I think what's gonna happen here is I need to go talk to him, get this chip integrated, then go do something with the fire thing to go into the ice area, which will get me an ice beam that I can use to cross the lava fall over here so that I can go and do this zone. Okay, so it's a little bit more interesting than just, fuck you, do this zone first. We're gonna have to do some back and forth, it looks like. That is still a little better, but it's still very annoying that I can't just do them in whatever order I want. Yup, I will not be allowed to return without the ice beam. Hang on to those digibucks. They're gonna be valuable once the Elsamizer starts. I might even have more redeems. Yeah, you could also just throw things at me 100 times. That works too. No, but I will. All right. We are in the holding forward part of our day. Actually, no, I don't even need to hold forward. I can just hold the go button. The Tron disc is cool. Yeah, not really anything else to say. Although this thing is new. What do we got here? UT tactical truck deployed to the UTO research crater or research center. No sign of Federation crews. Front tow hook is graspable using psychic lasso, which I don't have. The last place that had like a grapple thingy also had something for me to collect normally. So I'm gonna see. Is there anything I can get up here? Doesn't look like it. Yep. Nothing here until I have grapple. Yeah. You see, I think that is still a feature, but the game's in first person, so you can't see it. I never actually came to this zone through the front door before. Game, come on. Game. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, everything just looks like that. $70. Probably. At least they don't make me walk this whole way. Okay, and this is just the front door. All right. I got teleported here last time. Alright, at least we're back in the place with fucking beautiful music. We do have some pickups to grab here now that we're kitted out. I did. It led to here. They rejoined, so... Nice strong impact. Not a missile? Maybe... Psychic bomb? No, I guess I have to have power bombs or something. How did spit land on my visor when he hit me from the back? Ow. Ow. Fuck off. Yeah, are these platforms still active from before, or do I need to scan them again? Yeah, they're still active this whole time. Well, if Waka, if that's what you think this game needs, do I have some good fucking news for you, even though it's bad news for the rest of us. Station. I can probably make it there. Nah, I'm gonna go save. I don't want to do this shit again. My last save is in the fucking ice zone. Do the bike here either. I kind of hear something off in the distance. That's these guys. Okay. Almost there.
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Flare Pool.
Fine.
All right, what do you got? It looks like a circuit, and it seems like there's a chip inside. Okay, let me analyze it. Lemorn tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see. This program converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it. If I tweak it and integrate it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use another new shot type. Ta-da! Give her a try.
All right. Fire shot. We know this is limited ammo because we've seen a lot of the ammo packs for it. High heat rounds consuming 1 shot ammo. Okay, so it's a separate button than my power beam.
You can now use the fire shot. You can shoot projectiles with extremely high temperature.
Just read
So
this.
I bet targets will burn or melt when they're shot. If you find anything else, bring it in to me. I'm dying to do more experiments.
Bet? Because I could deal with the first part of that sentence. Okay, yeah, so I changed the shot type. Ah, it's instead of my missiles. Okay.
Burn it all down with fire shot.
Air block. We already did that one. That's the plot of Metroid, Metroid Fusion. Okay. Ow. Excuse you, I'm trying to read. Jeez. Lock unit heat. Okay. Pressure plate trigger for providing the link with psychic energy. Plate sync stood upon, which activates the mechanism. What is this thing? Ring made of processed metals and modeled after a plant's leaf contour. If that's what you say it is. It stands. Its stand is installed into a rail, is movable only while the pressure plate in the center is in use. Okay. Who are these guys? If you've not yet mastered elemental power, come first to this place and learn to discover what the device has to teach. The one who wields well the power of elements shall explore to the ends of the world and deepen their knowledge of it. Sometimes I forget that I should be reading things out loud. My name is Havain. More than a Lemorn priest, I am one who freely commands the elements. The Avatar? The element of fire burst forth into this world. It was the first element the Lemorn learned to control. You must know its origins to be the master. Okay, so... Ah. No, I want to scan it. Can you scan it? Damn it. Okay. There we go. Torch wick can be lit only by a flame that's passed through the eye of the ring. Okay, but like, why? What does the ring have to do with it? Alright. Okay, I can't move it any further that way. Oh, I see. There's little side tracks here that I've got to pull it through. That's not it. Ah, come on. There we go. There we go. Neat. Now, what is this? A little orby. Stone statue of a Lemorn priest. Its inscription reads, "When Havine holds the three elements, the chosen one shall bear a new light of light." Okay. Alright, more shot. So I'm gonna have to figure out ways to do this with ice and electric as well, it seems. That's what these doors are. Alrighty. Well, off to the ice place. This is the part where I'll have some sort of little musical transition that says off to the ice place, and then cut to it in the video. But for me and all of you here live, we have to suffer through the long traversal to get there.
Welcome back.
Okay, so that room's more lore. I mean, I might as well check that room. Hi, welcome back! Just fucks off immediately. Have fun out there! Do you think he knows? Closet green energy. Legacy. Okay. Do you think he knows how much he's disliked? Okay, I think I need more. Yeah, it looks like this is like boss data. Not all Lamorne controlled power from within. In a place where the dark clouds never clear, endless lightning slices the sky. In the wind and rain rage, our forebears laid the foundation for the machine era. Here, 3 giant towers were built. Piercing the dark sky, these would become the birthplace of a tool able to race across the land on spinning wheels. But this harsh environment proved unsuitable for the Lamorne peoples. This was why Lamorne technologists created an artificial life form to oversee the towers. They named this life form Zelios. Its singular directive was to seek the happiness of the Lamorne. With the command of the electricity flowing through the towers, the machines connected to them, it could follow its directive as it chose. Even now, with the machine era long since past, Zelios seeks the happiness of the Lamorne. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's any sort of fast travel. Is there? It does not look like it. All right. Time for the long trek. Where was that fucking thing that rocketed me? Maybe I can use that.
Well, hello there, stranger. Good luck out there, Samus. I'm on comm.
I won't, but thanks. Alright. Maybe I can use this to get out of this zone faster. Okay, at least this still works. work this time? Or will I crash land in the middle of the desert? Oh, okay. I'm back in the uterus room. Okay, so I could have used this to skip there before, but I did get a missile pack out of it by going up there normally. So I guess that's not the worst. Oh, mini boss. More of them fuck-ass robots. Huh. Acid rain? Some kind of enemy buff rain. It's the same as that, like, green stuff that was on the lava. Somebody's doing some shit. Like this game's equivalent of a Breath of the Wild Blood Moon or something. Where is the ice? Ice is up north. Hello. A new shrine. Maybe one I can actually do something with? Something burnable? Web crawler nesting material. The elasticity of its threading dampens impacts and stops standard firearms. Highly flammable. Yeah! Alright, what are these things? I can lift them. Can I lift them while I'm standing on them? No. But I can lift them a little, jump to it, and then lift the other one the rest of the way. Ah, I was a little presumptuous. Up. What's this? Charged fire shot. Okay. So that other one I found is going to give me the charged electric shot whenever I have that one done. Okay. This was worth it. This is more than just a missile pack. Alright, this looks like you can fuck up some bosses. What are you? Teleportation field. I guess to just get me out of the shrine faster. Appreciate it. I got places to be. We're an hour into this and we didn't even go into the mountains yet. Crystals grow back, but they're no longer green and glowy. That is how I can tell when I've done them. But man, that's gonna take a while to farm all of these. I'm probably not 100%ing this on stream like I did with Silk Song. Just because it honestly seems like this is going to be a bit more tedious and less finding cool secrets-y. I will still 100% it, just on my own time afterwards. I am gonna have to wrap this up before the Elsa Miser, after all. Yet. There we go. We saw all these tram things last time. Oh, actually, I should save. You'll never know when the door behind you locks and you're an hour away from the next save point. One shot with the fire. Yep. Takes more than one. Okay. Alright. This place looks pretty cool. Okay, so this is just a quick exit. Yeah, looks like there's gonna be another cargo shooter. That one will take me out of this zone. Alright, let's see our new place. Ice melt. Nope, can't get on the bike. Scout bot. Electric shock will activate it. Biopod's abandoned after the delivery truck overturned. Battery charge at 0%, non-functional. All right. What we got here? Ooh. Dogs. Nice puppies. Scan. Venus morphology. Snow wolf. Carnivorous quadruped living in frigid regions of ice belt. Pack hunter that surrounds its prey. Its cold natural habit makes it ill-suited to warm climates. Damn, so I can't keep one as a pet? I got turned around. Oh. Beach slapped me back into the pile. One-shotted by the fire shot. The part of the Metroid game where you just sit there and murder a bunch of dogs. This seems like a decent final-ish wave, because there's like 6 of them instead of usually 3. Nope, there's no more. Ow. Why did it lock onto the one in the back instead of the one right next to me? I didn't even see that guy. Do I need to do anything more than just kill these guys as they show up? God. I am getting kind of beat up. Yep, I died. I feel like I'm missing something there. At the very least, I should probably save my fire shot until they really start to gang up on me. I think that's what I need to do. Off-grid LED guide uses oxygen and hydrogen from the surrounding environment, generating heat, light, and electricity. I was wondering if that might have been something I needed to interact with. Okay. full, I'll throw a couple of these guys. Just in case, so it can drop ammo, might as well. Ow, fuck. Okay. So I just had to keep killing them. No? Somebody's here to save me. Ah. Are we gonna meet another Marine? Or whatever the fuck the Federation calls their soldiers? Or is this just an automated system? Cryopod appears to have been abandoned. Cooling system is lost and power failed. Out of this low energy so it stops beeping. That's a thunder blocker. Elevator for wheeled vehicles used to lower container vehicles. Extremely high weight capacity. Currently offline. Okay. Full terminal must be online to unlock. Conduit access hatch. Red light indicates offline and locked. Okay. routes to various kinds of data currently offline. Okay. Go and restore power here again. Handles the executive functions for the lobby and controls powered pod maintenance gate. Also provide access to a hologram schematic of the facility. Oh.
All clear.
Yeah,
I never
Federation.
thought I'd meet the legendary bounty hunter, Samus. In a place like this. Corporal Rieger Tokabi. Fed Sniper. Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you. But tell me, where are we? We were deep in gunfire. I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
Man, an actually competent soldier in the Galactic Federation. How about that? Infantryman and former hunter who specializes in long-range precision shooting. Armed with a KT-6116 short to long-range rifle with a visor-linked scope. Displaying hologram schematic of laboratory. Hologram interactivity initialized.
Oh, you were able to activate this. A map of the facility. But it's corrupted. Ah, you want to go there. In that case...
I do like the
elevator is
Samus
the
never
only way
says
down.
anything, so it's
But
just
the
like,
power's
what's that, boy?
offline
You want to go
at the
there?
moment. There. That must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life. All right, you have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here. Luck be with you.
All right. You know, I don't mind this guy as my guy in the chair. He's proven himself to be competent. Alrighty. This. Transport tube. Currently offline. Okay. All offline.
I'll keep an eye on things from here.
Bomber missile. Strong shock from the strike. I wanted to see if there was a way that I could get to that thing off to the right there. But it looks like I need power to be online before I can take that route. Loading platform. Loads cryopods brought in from the outside onto rails for distribution. Okay. I have a feeling we're going to have another cool factory caper once this place powers back up. That's a lot of doors. enables access to vital experimentation samples and other dangerous items currently locked. Lock can be managed collectively from the control room. Okay. Okay. Ruptured pipes have led to frozen liquid obstructing the door's control hologram on this side. Can only be opened from the other side. Okay. Alright, those are locked as well. What are you? Psychic Lock Unit. Developed during the Psychic Era. Blocks passages with a wall of psychic energy. These locks can be released using collected TK codes. Nope. Okay, these things don't. The fire shot doesn't blow up crates, so. Okay, what do we got here? Whoops. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary, day 1 endeavor. Data downloaded to logbook. I'll read that another time. Floor security display shows location to current state. The security doors in this floor are currently offline. Bomb slot. Wasted ice. Alright, so now I can open the doors, which will presumably give me hints to the password. Okay.
Samus? You hear me? I patched into the facility speakers. I can use them to communicate. I noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once. That was you, wasn't it? Nice. Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
You know, like, look at this guy. He's not even an engineer, and he's managing to be better at engineering than the engineer. Nova DNA sequencer, Leborn device for complex genetic sequencing, used to identify organisms and analyze genetic mutations. Okay. Analyzes genetic mutations. Samus sticks her hand in the machine, and the machine just says, "What the fuck?" Okay, strong impact. Nope, not that. That. Ooh. Psychic container. Bomb slot with a security cap. Okay. So this room has some keys, but they're not online. I'll have to come back here later. I cannot actually escape here. How do I get out? I don't have the lasso to open that. There's a shot upgrade there. I'd have to yoink it down. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary. Day 21 gifts. That might be where the password is. I might have to read those, actually. Oh, I see. I have a feeling I'm about to get the lasso. After I play this quick game of The Witness. Yep. Energy lasso. Psychic grapple beam. Grab and pull. So this is probably, yeah, it's not the full grapple beam. In earlier Prime games, the ability to yoink things and the ability to grapple were the same ability. But the fact that this is called Psychic Lasso and not Psychic Grapple Beam leads me to believe that I'm gonna use them at different times. It's gonna be a while before I get used to clicking the stick to do that. Oh, has it been a year since we got Toby? Is it Toby's birthday? Ezark was here a little while ago, talking about how many points they've got. Okay. What did that do? Just opened this for no reason. Okay. That one's got something in it. What are you? Containing a TK code. Okay. Rotate it until it warms. Okay. All right. Research sample FG021. GE doses 1.9 GRE. No abnormal effects from the dosage increase. Nope. Throw it in there. Blue, 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 blue. There we go. Research sample FG004. GE dosage 0.5 GRE. No abnormal cell mutation or multiplication. here? All the other ones had some cool stuff. No? Alright. Well, I got the key that I needed, so... let's press on. Alright. Is this even leading us in the direction that we're supposed to go? Yeah, looks like it. Okay.
Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Thank you. Guy who isn't Mackenzie. How are these guys even active? The power's not on yet. Security gate malfunctioning. Circuits are torn, is not receiving any current. Gate material is otherwise indestructible. Save station. That's good. It's been a while. Do I have the key for this one here? No. The two I had before were both keys for the same thing. That's the thing I just grabbed. Maybe something in this hallway? Let me just make sure. No, nothing in here. That's just the save station. Oh. I didn't notice that was cracked. I thought that was just frozen. Snow roach. Creature with a flat, soft carapace. Able to live in cold environment due to its high body temperature, though volatile body will explode on contact. Letting me know that there's going to be explodey bugs in this fucking hole. Test capsule with temperature control function. Contains samples of poisonous liquid. Test capsule with temperature control. Contains a body tissue sample. Containing a TK code. Okay. There we go. 4 fragments this time, though. Needs a blood sample. prototype medicine. Okay, so any of these things could have the TK code. Part of the cryopod rail system. Column secures and released for distribution. It is linked to the loading platform. Airtight container installed. Cooling systems can operate on minimal power. Okay. Big room. Alright. I will read these logs if I'm ever at a save station with a couple of minutes to spare. I just want to do something to fill time. Let's see. Equipped with life preservation systems, able to keep specimens dormant semi-permanently. Switches to an internal battery if disconnected from power. Currently offline. Okay, so I'm going to open these. One of these is going to have my key in it, and one of them is going to have an enemy. Well. Griever specimen. Completely frozen due to the drop in the laboratory's temperature. No life signs detected. Alright, well. That's a lot of stuff up there. Odd storage crane. Management cryopods, reverse specimens. Battery depletion ultimately led to specimens of death. It was frozen completely. Alright, well, we got a lot of these fucking things to scan. All pods functioning normally while in low power mode. Okay. I've got to melt that. Yep. Nope. Not on that. There we go. Now it'll drop it off, which means that this one should be active. So, enemy. Nope, still dead. Reaver specimen containing a TK code. Whoop. No, I didn't hold it. There we go. One more. Wait, no, two more. Okay. I thought it was two and then it was going to tick up. Is that really only our second? It's a big room for that code. All right. Alright, what do we got? Okay, making sure there wasn't anything to scan for another code. Missiles! That's pretty good. Soleil system. Primarily used to perform experimental autopsies online. Activation will set it to operating mode. Lemorne-made operating table. Used a gravity tuning device inside the padding to stabilize specimens without the need for restraints. Okay. Nope. Alright, there's another lock thing. What about you? What are you? Storage shutter. Here's to a stop mid-activation. Okay. Access code approved. Autopsy systems activated. Storage mode disabled. Operating mode initialized. Containing a TK code. Alright. Ultra high performance multiprocessor and 145 installed surgical tools accommodate many types of complex surgery, not just autopsies. Okay, well. This place feels very Resident Evil. Well, with all the Doom logs and all of the weird experiments, but I'm kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. Research sample storage capsule. Liquid appears to be a sedative variant. Recovery pod A1SPDDR07. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage to their internal organs. Griever enclosed after an experimental Lemorne restoration procedure. Pod glass destroyed. Cell culture and preservation liquid has leaked. Life signs of the specimen Griever have ceased. Used to place specimens in stasis and heal damage. All readings from the specimen Griever read normal. Specimen Griever's metabolism currently at minimum. Griever is alive and preserved. Pod now in low power mode. Research sample. Storage capsule. Contains a blood sample. Downloaded to log. Tracks the state of the contained specimen and sends data to remote database. Operates normally. Low power mode. Okay. Monitor at standby. Low power mode. Alright. Melt. Yoink down this other monitor. Monitor containing a TK code? Yeah. It's funny that the one they happened to sneak the code into is also the one that got frozen solid. It's almost like the Lemorn were designing this place to be a sort of labyrinth to test a hero's abilities. Extended neglect. I wonder why it let me crack that open. What did that get me? I guess we're just seeing a bunch of bad stuff happening because all the Lemorn died for some mysterious reason. Although considering the fact that as soon as I left the tower, it sealed itself and started sending murder robots at me, I think that might have had something to do with it. Alright. What do we got? There were better ways that I could have done that.
Shamus, looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Alright, that was a little pointless of a message, but it feels like these two fucking Federation guys are that, like, flirting versus harassment meme. I'm sitting here and I'm getting messages from this guy and I'm like, oh, you're sweet. And then I get a message from Mackenzie and I'm like, hello, human resources? Cargo gondola. Reinforced cables. It's currently offline. Okay. Okay, sorry. Anything? Nope, there's a path. A precarious path. Ooh, it's windy. It's actually pushing me. I have to fight against it. Ooh, I want that. I want that E-Tank. Those look like psychic platforms. I think I can get those. Oh no, they're not platforms. What are these? Psychic grapple point. Dang it! E-Tank? I guess I'll use that for E-Tanks. Oh fuck. That wind kicked up as soon as I stepped off this ledge. stop falling. Where was I going? Ah, I see. Icy. Yeah. Icy. There we go. Ah, I went too soon. Okay. I don't think that was on a timer, but it seemed like it might have been. I think that was just designed to fall the closer you got to the end. Alright. Oh. Records. Cluster 01, Cryogenic and Bioform Studies, Containment Unit Research and Development. Captured specimen identification and medical records. Treatment examination, Ceros 001-43, 46410 to 46412. Psychic experimentation, genetic transformation, research, and development. Video log backups of experimentation and treatment. It's an electric lock. I thought that was a grapple thing. Which one of these looks like a save point? That one does. Oh, I didn't even see that. That looked empty to me. Oh, wrong button. Alright, this seems like power. Main generator startup device used to initiate turbine rotation. Currently offline. Lamorne-made magnetic turbine spins using a magnetic field created and sustained by the main generator. This generates enough electricity for the entire laboratory. 294, prayer. Well, that's not something that you want to see as the title of a apocalyptic log in an abandoned science lab. Starting main generator, we'll bring it online. Each turbine has its own dedicated slot. Okay. Ah. Yoink. What did that do? Links the generator to a device to the bomb slot used in it for its activation can be extended by pulling. Okay. I'm feeling that'll come later. Ah, hello. I mean, that's all well and good, but I can't fucking use it. I don't have Spider Ball. Ah, there we go. And now I need to yoink it this way and then connect it. Okay. Then that'll activate the panel, which I can use to spin up the generator. Turbine hologram display shows the current state of the main generator and turbine. All systems appear normal. Alrighty. Let's fire this puppy up. Oh. Okay, so that's the psychic beam activation thing. Fan malfunction due to extended disuse. Strong burst of energy to the center will force its activation. Okay. Okay, now it looks like I can get into the next one, but I can't. Oh, I realize what I need to do now. I can't get through, but this can. I was wondering, it was a little weird that it had me do the psychic shot on something that was directly in front of me. But it was tutorializing for the next two.
Hey, you got the power back on. Rendezvous up top and we'll talk next steps.
want that. Held by a clamp on the side. Clamp will lock the gate. Now. Energy tank! Nice. Those are always nice. So I'm pretty sure I'm not getting grapple beam for a while. I saw that other energy tank and I'm like, I'm about due for one of those. I bet I'm getting grapple beam soon. But now that I've gotten this one, I'm just like, oh no, there's no way. I'm not getting that for a long fucking time. Control terminal online. However, the device it controls is frozen and cannot be operated. Alright, well, we're near the end. Let's go in here, let's save, and then read some of those logs we were ignoring. How does that sound? Let's see how long they are. Okay, and it looks like there's there's 4 more. Endeavor. My name is Targon, and I am a researcher at this facility. I'm writing this to have a record of my experiments. When the great tragedy occurred, many fled the danger within the research center. However, at the guidance of Priest Chatoya, a few of us stayed in order to perform analysis of and experiments on Griever anatomy. Our hope is to reverse the transformation by administering a solution of processed green energy to subjects to the facility. I want to believe we can succeed. Okay, so the Grievers are transformed. It's like a virus kind of thing. Maybe they're Lemorn, but they're like some sort of T-virus thing. Priest Chichoya wants to install something in this room. Apparently, it'll be a gift to the one who will become our savior at some point in the future. But do we not need a savior right now? If our efforts are not the priority, then do the Lemorn have a future? All we can do right now is continue the experiments and believe that we will see results. Pray for the day when I can leave this dark, freezing lab and walk under the sun again. So this is the room that got us the lasso. Security. Cryopods containing subjects are arriving at the lab almost daily. Pods put them into cold hibernation and maintain minimal life functions. Operation of the cooling equipment has been deemed absolutely essential, so the system has been designed to continue functioning, even if the entire facility were to fall into low power mode. Similarly, thorough inspection and repair of cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. Green energy dosage results show no significant benefits at this time. Essentially, a rapid increase in cellular proliferation speed and a doubling of number of cells increase the growth and affects vitality. But why has this vector taken such an abnormal turn? And what can be done to shift it back in its original direction? Our time is limited, and I'm worried about our remaining stockpiles. The subject is in hibernation in the cryopod, and its metabolism is at minimum levels. Unfortunately, we're unable to perform the experiments we'd like with the subject in this state. The subject's metabolic function is inactive. A reversal of its rapid cellular proliferation cannot occur. First, we must wake the subject and restore its normal metabolic function. This also means restoration of consciousness, so appropriate sedation will be crucial. Analysis. We are monitoring the subjects who have had GE administered here. Regardless of GE concentration, there do not appear to be any significant differences. We see regeneration without an apparent mutation to alter the cells. Furthermore, no matter how deep our analysis, we've yet to see any apparent chromosome abnormalities. It is almost as if they're natural creatures. Put another way, if we were to judge based on DNA, there are no significant differences between them and us. What is going on? Okay, so the Grievers are definitely Lemorn. Breakthrough. We may have had a breakthrough today. Until now, we presumed that the physical transformation was triggered by something in the crystals, causing compositional change in the GE, which would in turn cause an abnormality in gene transcription. Yet, that is not the case. In actuality, an unused region of the brain linked with the crystals is stimulated and, as a result, genes that would normally have stayed pseudogenes were transcribed. I now wonder, are we unlocking a blocked evolutionary branch? This would mean that the great tragedy was merely one possible evolution of one potential future. So, with that in mind, what would happen if, when administering GE, we disabled those genes at the moment the rapid cellular proliferation is triggered? There should be sufficient value in attempting this to justify altering the Balsale's systems programming. Attempt. We were so close. It seems like we had succeeded in disabling the problematic genes and also resetting the cells, causing the rapid proliferation process to replicate normal genetic information and restore their state. However, for some reason we were unable to stabilize it. The subject reverted. Right now, I want to check over genetic analysis to see if there were any problems in our process. I do not want this setback to have been for nothing. Limit. Since the lab experiments began, several subjects have been brought in each day. The lab is close to capacity, and tragically, countless brethren have lost their lives while securing these subjects. I think we should stop gathering subjects, if only because our restoration experiments have thus far been unsuccessful. Resignation. Our resources are running very low, and we are almost out of the chemicals needed for research and experiments. At the same time, progress remains at a standstill. Naturally, there is a rising sense of panic and resignation. We cannot hope for more chemicals to arrive, and if we use up what we have before the experiment succeeds, no, even if it succeeds, and with what we have left, then we are losing researchers. Everyone is likely thinking the same thing. Records. There's little more we can do. Every experiment has ended in failure and the results remain unchanged. If we put the facility in low power mode, it should remain intact for as long as there are maintenance tanks to look after. We can leave behind our records, but will anyone ever see them? And if so, will they succeed where we could not? No, this is not the time for doubt. We must do everything we can. Query. We finally reached the end of our resources. Tomorrow, we will abandon this lab and, at Chatoya's instruction, move to Chrono Tower, built in Soul Valley. We will not be able to save our brethren. Why could we not find a way to stabilize the Griever cells when they reverted to their Lemorn counterparts? What did we miss? I'll ponder this for the rest of my life. Prayer. Just now, the main generator is stopped. That means the boiler we use for heat will also stop, the temperature will drop, and I expect the facility will be frozen solid. The area switched to low power mode, which uses wind energy. This should be enough to maintain operation of the cryopods in which our brethren sleep. I believe we've done everything we could here, but ultimately could not save our own kind. I am overwhelmed with helplessness. I trust the words of Chatoya that someday our savior will appear. All I can do right now is pray. I am Targon, and I am utterly defeated. Okay, so the Grievers are some sort of fucking Resident Evil style mutation, and that's why they're all gone. That's what's killing them. Apparently, I am here to stop the process somehow. I don't know where Samus fits into all of this, but that is an interesting twist on the story here. Yeah. So, that's all I've got time for today. I'm glad I went through and read those. Those were actually pretty good. Some interesting info on that. Well, I guess that's it for today. I will see you all tomorrow for the next exciting installment of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Oh, there was an ad break going. I'm actually going to have to wait to do the sign-off until the ad is done. Some people missed the last logs, I guess. Scan some stuff. It is weird that these are called the Silux forces. Let me see if that works. I'll try that next time. Okay, we're back. We're back from the ad, but we're done with the show. That is everything I have time for today. I will see you all next time for more Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, where we're gonna finish this up and then head back to that lava facility, because this game's not actually open world. I am upset, but I'm still having fun. I will catch you in the next one, but before I go, I will leave you all with this life advice. If your game is linear, don't tell people they can do things in whatever order they want. It's just gonna make them upset when it turns out not to be true. Good night, everybody!